So what is the most negative thing in Feng Shui? The worst of the worst of all the curses that you can encounter. And you best be sure this will impact you. Your home, your job, none of it is safe. Welcome to the channel. My name is Tony Lau. Let's get right into it. So what is the most negative thing in Feng Shui? We mentioned road construction and landscaping as one of them in the past. But is it the worst though? Is it? You sure about the most negative part? How about we triple that? Yes, each year there's one spot, one direction, one sector that you should never disturb. That is a Sansha sector or Samsa. Triple curse, literal translation. It's actually a combination of 3 different stars that we get each year. We talk about in the zodiac video, robbery, disaster, and old age. They're all minor stars by itself, but together they create the most negative curse in Feng Shui. So how do we find out where this triple sector is? A simple method is to use a zodiac sign for the year. We can determine the direction of the curse. Generally, we have 4 different possibilities each year. If the zodiac year is either rat, monkey, or dragon, then we know the triple curse sector is in the south side. If the zodiac year is either tiger, horse, or dog, then we know the triple curse sector will land in the north side. And that is this year. We're in the year of tiger right now. For the zodiac year, rabbit, sheep, or pig, the triple curse sector will be on the west side. That's next year. Next year, 2023, is rabbit. Please make a note of that. Finally, the last trio, ox, snake, and rooster / chicken, the triple curse sector will be on the east side. So what do we do after knowing this information? Knowing where the sector is the first step. But what do we do after that? Now for 2022, we use that as an example from here on. We know that triple curse is on the north side. Now that is on the north side of your home, your office, regardless of where you're at, you use your own location as a reference point. So that means like your north is not his north, your neighbor's north might be different than your north, so on and so on. Unless you live in the same house or the same building. So in order to understand what we need to avoid, we need to understand what these 3 stars are associated with the triple curse. Now, these 3 stars are all earth element stars. So we want to avoid disturbing the ground, particularly in the direction of your home. So say you have a garden on the north side of your home, and you already did quite a bit of work in there this year, digging the ground, disturbing it. Perhaps you would like to recall a series of an unfortunate event that had already happened to you this year. Generally, the triple curse will trigger these following events. Either accidents, incident with bloods, sickness, diseases, and also trouble with the law. Basically anything bad. I think the worst part is that most could have been avoided if the ground was not disturbed in the first place. Now there are situations that you cannot avoid. Say you live in a condo or apartment, all of a sudden the city or the complex decide to do some road construction right on the north side of your building or your home, your office. Now unless you're some high-ranking government official, there's really no stopping that. Everyone who lives in a building will get the ripple effect from the triple curse disturbance. Just so we're on the same page, mowing the lawn does not count as disturbance. You really gotta like dig the ground up, like you gotta rip out the lawn, do some landscaping job. That will count as disturbing, or any kind of groundbreaking event like building a new building on the north side. Now for every curse, there should be a solution or cure for that, right? There is, and we mentioned that on the channel before. Generally, there are 2 types of solutions. If the triple curse is happening from the direction of your front door, for example, your door faces front, or if someone decided to do landscaping job on that road right outside of it, you want to keep a pair of Chinese lions or bulldog as they call them in the store, just for temporary though, since they will harm others when there are no construction going on. For more permanent solution, I will keep a pair of Keelan, They are mythical beasts who are like deers. They enjoy keeping peace or only fight as needed. Perfect guardian for any home. Also apply this solution to if you live in a high-rise building, condo, or apartment. The flow of the negative energy will follow you home when you walk past a construction site or even taking a bus past it. You want to stop that at your front door. The guardian animal at your front door will keep them at bay out of your home. Now, what about the other solution? Now, that's for the other scenario. What if there are no doors, nor just windows? You look outside and then you see the construction or you see the ground disturbance that someone's already digging your yard. Then you want to place the 5 elemental set to push out the negative energy. We had gone through this set before on this channel. Basically, you want 5 different items associated with each of the elements. You got water, wood, fire, earth, and metal. Form a circle, rotating it, or put a line, but you have to make sure the first one is the element you want to push out. So that's more complicated. I usually recommend the circle because one mistake could cause your whole set to be nullified and you'd be like feeling the effect of the curse, or even worse, if you mess up the order of the element, you're going to cause more harm to yourself than good. Just in case you're jumping around the video, I know I keep saying north, because this video, we use 2022 as an example. Now, you're watching this in the future, you want to either use west instead of north for next year, or appropriate direction if you watch this further out, or somehow you watch from the past. Refer to the calculation portion of this video to figure out the right direction for your triple curse of that year. Stay safe out there and comment down below if you have any questions. Wouldn't you want to know how to feng shui your life? Predict your future? Then you better hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that bell. While you're at it, check out this video too. Personally pick it out for you. I'll see you next time.